We are very pleased today that the governor is going to be sharing with us some of the preliminary results from the 2010 Regional Planning Team Forums that were sponsored by his Task Force on Economic Development. Included in the recommendations that we're going to be hearing are 7 targeted industry areas, and part of those industry areas are biosciences and animal health. We are privileged here at Maplewoods to have Governor Nixon with us because we have a very strong veterinary technology program. We've been involved in animal health for many, many years. I'm going to introduce to you Dr. Chris Morrow. Chris is a veterinarian, and he is a member of our faculty, and he coordinates our veterinary technology program.
Our program is one of the most successful programs in the country, and that's one of our proudest things here at this campus. And the main reason is we actually graduate about 20 to 25 students a year. They're always 100% employed when they graduate. Before they can get registered, they have to take a national board exam, and we have about a 94 to 100% pass rate on that exam. The rest of the country has about a 70 to 76% pass rate. All of our students are prepared for fields of either veterinary hospitals, industry work, or research. Once they graduate, they are actually privileged to live in this area because we have a bunch of jobs associated with animal health.
Anyone who spends a few minutes around Governor Nixon gets the message loud and clear that getting Missourians back to work is his top priority. He has made job training, workforce development, and creating an educated workforce in order to compete for what he describes as 21st century jobs, a linchpin of his economic strategy.
To move our economy forward, we need to capitalize on these existing strengths and look for opportunities to make Missouri more competitive in emerging areas where we have clear assets, but where we also have room to grow. That's what our strategic initiative for economic growth is all about. Let me start by briefly explaining the strategic objectives. They are, first, workforce. Missouri will attract, develop, and retain a workforce with the education and skills needed to succeed in the 21st century. We all believe that the challenge we face now is not enough jobs for the workers we have. The challenge of the future is having a trained workforce for the jobs of tomorrow. Workforce is on this list. Number 2, existing businesses. We will support local economic development organizations in the retention and expansion of existing businesses and employers. We want to optimize incentives. We will optimize our tax incentive and regulatory policies to best support the growth of high-value target sectors. We want to have innovation. We will invest in technology and innovation to attract, launch, and sustain growth companies for the future. Marketing. We will aggressively market the state to domestic and select international audiences. Foreign trade. We will develop a best-in-class foreign trade initiative. Small business and entrepreneurship. We will stimulate small and minority business development and entrepreneurship. And last, infrastructure. We will provide the infrastructure necessary for companies and communities to be successful. These are the emerging, innovative, and competitive industries that will thrive in the economic culture we will foster through our strategic plan. These industries are advanced manufacturing, energy, animal and plant science, including veterinary technology, health sciences, IT, financial and professional services, and transportation and logistics. That these strategic objectives and targeted industries will create a culture of competition and point Missouri down the path of job creation, growth, and prosperity. I commend Director Kerr and his entire team for the vision, dedication, and innovation they have shown throughout this process.